What's up, guys? Dragstor here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the Masters of the Universe New Eternia Masterverse Dragstor figure. Now this guy came out, I believe, also a few weeks ago, not too long ago. I did see this guy at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Actually, you know, I love the Horde, so I'm all for the Horde. This guy does look pretty cool. I think I like a lot of the features that they have for him, so I cannot wait to open up to look at him. But of course, here is a picture in front in the box. Look at the box art. You got, I love this artwork. I mean, look at there's He-Man right there, and then Sir Lancelot there, and then look at that, Grizzlor. Yeah, that's really, really cool. And then you got Castle Grayskull right there. And they got side art. You got the art of him. So I guess basically, is Dragstor like a Frankenstein? Is that what we're doing? What we're saying here? And then on the back you have basically the portrait of the figure here, and then all the things, you know, comes with wheel hands. That's interesting. And then you got the staff, I guess the crossbow, and then you got a little bio of him breaking free from Hordak's mind control. Dragstor uses his vehicle transformation powers to be the first to find Power Grayskull for his new master, Disbara. And then, of course, she is also in the cross side. I should be getting here probably sometime next week. And then, of course, Keldor. I have him on the fence with Keldor. I don't know if I'm going to get him or not. He does look cool, but I don't know. We'll see. I might get him maybe later down the line. But yeah, I'm going to get Disbara though. But yeah, here's Dragstor here. So yeah, you know, I'm a little worried for this line because it's funny, you invest in a line, and they made an announcement supposedly that, you know, Masterverse is going to be kind of limited now that the movie's coming out and they got their new Chronicle lines coming out. So I don't know, you know, we'll see. I really hope at least we get, you know, some of the other Snake Men like King Hiss and Rattler at least. And we need a new He-Man. I really wish they would do a new He-Man. And then, you know, I think I'd be okay. I mean, I have quite a few of these already, but it'd be pretty cool to have some more, you know, the actually good-looking He-Man in the line. But anyway, so yeah, let's get this guy out of the packaging and get a closer look at Dragstor from the new Eternia Masterverse line. All right, here's Dragstor out of the packaging, and I am impressed. This one looks freaking awesome. This one, oof. They're killing it with this line. I'm telling you, like this, originally, like this figure, the retro one, I probably would have passed on, maybe. I mean, I like the action feature. You can like roll him on the floor. Maybe I would have played with him, but I think I was not. I think I was out of toys, and I think it was video games after that. So anyway, here we are. Let's get a closer look at him. Look at that cool face sculpt on him. I mean, that is neat. I like that kind of tusk thing he has on his face. You got that helmet of the Horde. Look, he's got a wheel, a tire right there. That's freaking, look, makes noise. Okay, I'm having too much fun. I like this chest plate on him. You got the hoses, and you got the emblem here of the Hordak on the back. I mean, this guy looks freaking awesome. Wow. I love the blues and the oranges, how they pop. One thing about Masterverse is just the detail they come out with this figure. I've seen this a million times. Okay, yes, I've decided I'm getting Keldor. Screw it. I gotta have these guys. I gotta get all these before they all, you know, they stop making them. But anyway, look at that blue. Of course, he's basically an android, I guess. He's built. Got that beautiful blue. I like that blue. And then orange. And of course, on one of his hands is the wheels. So that's a nice touch. I think that's really cool. And like I said, when I saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, I was like, that's freaking cool. He has wheels as his hands. That's neat. And then, of course, you got these, I guess, I don't know what these would be, but they're silver. That's cool. They're, I guess, brake pads, I guess. I don't know. And you got those boots. The boots look cool too. I like the color. I like that orange color. I'm not an orange person, but this is a nice color. And you got the horde thing right here in silver. Yeah, this guy is freaking cool. Like, I am liking him. And you can just, yeah, you can kind of push him. That is neat. So this was made in Vietnam, by the way. I wonder why this is not on the foot. Usually these are on the foot, but it's in the back of the leg. But I like it. And then he has, you know, I like that glossy black on the finish here. That looks really nice too. Wow. Okay, so this guy comes with 3 accessories, which I wouldn't even call this an accessory. His extra hand, in case you do want to take that one off. And then, of course, on the other side is the other wheel. But I'm sorry. And I saw this guy. I wanted to do this when I first saw him. And that is put it the other way. You know, this kind of reminds me of, you know, the movie, oh my God, Dark Crystal, with those guys with the hands, you know? This is, I don't know why I like this so much. This is, I mean, he could do definitely like headstands and just roll with it. I mean, this is fun. Okay, this is cool. I like this. Like, and of course, you know, you just put his legs up and let's see. I'm just having too much fun with this guy. And it's funny because there is the Origins version came out, which I'll probably get eventually. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of. I don't know how we're gonna. I'm having a blast. This is a lot of cool fun. I'm having a blast with this guy. This is exactly why I like these toys, because you can do fun things with them. All right, so his bow, right? You know, because the horde always comes with the bows. Is basically an engine thing, which serves 2 purposes. You know, of course, it's a bow where you put, you know, in his hand to shoot, or you can put it on the back and it looks, you know, like a mortar, like a you know, like a jetpack kind of thing. Yeah, this is fun. I like this guy. Yeah, so let's get him on my turntable to get my final thoughts on the Masterverse new Eternia Dragstor figure. All right, here are my final thoughts on Dragstor from the Masterverse, Masters Universe line. All in all, this is a really cool figure. I wouldn't expect him to like him as much as I do. I think he looks awesome. I love the eyes, the mask. I love the, you know, the hands, wheels, and all that. I mean, it's just insane what they did with this guy. You know, like I said, when I was younger, I don't think I would have picked this guy up as a kid. But as a kid now, yeah, I think I would, because he looks cool. There's a lot of cool detail on him. I just think he's really neat. I love the fact that you have that wheel in the middle, giving you almost the play feature that they had back in the day. But it's really fun. I love the colors. Everything's really cool, fun about this guy. This is definitely one of those you need to pick up. So I got this guy off of Amazon, so I think he's still available from my understanding. Not too sure. So coming up will have Desparo and I guess Keldor. I think I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get Keldor also. So be on the lookout for those videos coming up. So guys, what do you think about the new Chronicles line, kind of replacing Masterverse in a sense, which I think, to be honest, I think they should have kept it to Masterverse, because now you have a smaller scale of these figures that are coming from the movie line, and those movie lines, some of them could have fit in with Masterverse. So now you have another scale, and for me, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to collect those, to be honest. I might just pick a couple. I mean, like I said, I still have my classics. I have Masterverse. I have Origins. I think I'm all mastered out. Masters Universe out. Meaning, I think I'm good with my collection. I think I want to concentrate. And of course, also Mondo. And I'm sure Triclops is right around the corner. I have a feeling that, see, it's like collect Mondo, right? I just did the Man-at-Arms, the 2000X version that they're doing. Next week they're gonna show off Beast from X-Men series, and of course I gotta get that one. And then I have a feeling next month will be Masters Universe, or I hope it's not next week or 2 weeks, will be Triclops. So, it's just crazy. But anyway, fun time to collect. Anyway, so like I said, this guy is really cool. You need to get. I really highly recommend him. He looks gorgeous and awesome. Let me know in the comments what you think, and until next time, we will see you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.